the bed with Babs.
Hey, what's up? It is Babs, my girl Meredith. Welcome to another edition of In the Bed with Babs. It's the Halloween episode.
Ooh, spooky.
Can you guess who we are?
Who are
Do
you?
you think they can guess who we are?
I think so. Although a lot of people around here had no idea. They're like, "You look like a princess," and I go, "Yes, yes."
But
Glenda the witch.
and I am Elphaba. People were looking at me weird. I had to go to
Wicked.
CVS and Walgreens.
You walked into CVS like that?
I walked into CVS like this.
That's my girl.
And I was trying to joke with the senior citizen who was working, and he goes, "Oh, I thought you were just a sick person for Halloween." No, old man. No, I love him though. I see him all the time. No, I am Elphaba from Wicked.
We're just sick in the head.
We're sick of that. Now, we are going to get started with some hot topics for my girl Meredith as usual. Let's get it, girl. What you got for me?
Kevin Federline, once again, will not shut his mouth. He's trying to sell his book, which you can buy right now. I refuse to buy it because I'm still team Britney Spears.
Yep.
However, he just did a sit-down interview with Piers Morgan, and he let the world know that the kids are no longer talking to Britney Spears. They won't even see her anymore, which is really, really sad. The boundaries are there. I think we can all understand why you want to protect your kids, because there's something that we just don't understand that's going on behind the scenes, whether it's substance abuse or anything like that. But yeah, so the kids are no longer having any type of relationship with him. And he actually opened up and he said that the last straw in their relationship when they were married was when he got a drunken phone call from Britney, Paris Hilton, and Lindsay Lohan. Remember when those girls were all hanging out?
Yeah.
That was a time.
That was like the best
Prime.
time.
It was like prime.
It was prime.
Celebrity time, for sure.
And you know what, Kevin Federline, you are not a baby daddy. You're acting more like a bitter baby mama. So we're going to call Kevin Federline Britney Spears' bitter baby mama.
Which totally makes sense, yes. Now, Britney Spears' ex, Justin Timberlake, is also in the news. And he's been having some issues. He was diagnosed with Lyme's disease. So he had to wrap up his tour and then kind of go see the doctor and take care of himself. So you really haven't heard much about him. But I got a secret blind item to share.
Ooh.
Allegedly.
Yes.
Justin Timberlake doesn't have Lyme's disease.
He lied?
The boy went to rehab, girl.
Rehab?
He had to go to rehab.
Why is it such like a negative connotation to go to rehab?
I don't know.
Went to rehab.
Right.
I talk about it at least once a week on the radio.
Yeah.
I think it actually is something great to talk about because it could help other people who may be abusing drugs to want to go get help. Justin Timberlake, we know you on that book of sugar.
Right.
You in rehab.
There's something going on with him altogether, but this is a normal thing in Hollywood. So just if you ever see, I'm not saying that this is the case all the time, but I will say this much, is that if you see there's a diagnosis like this, whatever it is in Hollywood, and then you don't hear from them for like a very long extended time, usually it's rehab. Another good example of this, and this is alleged as well, is Gigi Hadid. She's battling Lyme's disease, but also she could be battling something else.
Yeah, especially, you know, the models. They do things to stay skinny.
Yeah.
Even though when I used to use drugs, cocaine did not make me not want to eat.
So you just kept eating?
I kept eating.
You were a snacker.
So I got fat and I almost drowned. Because, you know, I can't swim. But when I was on the book of sugar, I thought I could swim. But
what was your favorite snack?
Well, lobster.
Lobster? Okay.
One time I got really high and I ate lobster, and you know you're not supposed to eat when you do that stuff. And so then I thought I could swim, which I can't. And I almost drowned, and I gained a bunch of weight.
Well, I'm happy that you're still with us. And you
Thank
went
you.
to rehab, and you're
I
proud
did.
of that. And
I
you
am.
share that story because a lot of people won't do that.
Yes, you need to go to rehab. It'll make you a better person. I'm glad. It's probably one of the best things I've done.
A lot of people that are judging right now, I don't know if you saw the picture of Northwest.
Yes.
That she put out this week. It's been a huge topic of conversation just because it's a lot. So I don't know if we can put the picture up, but she has, like, you know, the hair extensions, the blue hair extensions, which I'm totally cool with, by the way. She has a black girl. She has face tattoos. Not as much as Post Malone, but face tattoos. And then she also has a septum piercing, which is fake. But it's just a lot, especially with her outfits and stuff like that. When you saw that, what did you think? She's 12.
The girl is only 12.
Right.
It's a little bit too mature for my liking for her, you know, being 12 years old. And I think Kim Kardashian needs to, you know, kind of guide her more.
Reel it in.
Reel it in.
Reel it in just a little bit, girl. I mean,
It's
that's your
okay.
baby girl, right? That is your
Yeah.
baby girl. And yeah, and I get the exploring and trying different fashions and makeup and stuff like that. Like, we wouldn't, I mean, that's how you learn the tricks of the trade and seeing what works well with your body. But girl, the face tattoos and then the black girl and then all this, and I was like,
Yeah.
black grill. And we all used to open up some gum, you know what I
Yeah.
mean, growing up, and put the foil in our mouth or whatever. But anyway, that's
Yeah,
just
it's okay to be
a
her
mess.
mom and not her friend. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You could be both, but it's more important to be her mom than her friend.
Yes, and Charlie Sheen is in the news again. I don't know if you saw his documentary, but I definitely did. It's amazing. I highly recommend it. It's totally awesome. So Charlie Sheen opened up about how he thought it was funny to write his ex-wife Denise Richards $1 million check in a birthday card, and thought it was just a joke until she cashed it.
I would have cashed it too.
Oh, you think this is funny? You watch this. This is not that funny. Yeah, so she decided to cash it, which I thought was absolutely hilarious. But it was when she was really, really mad at Charlie Sheen because he was pulling in. He's still known as the most paid, like the highest paid actor on television.
Yeah, 2.5 Men, right? I love that show. I love
too.
2.5 Men.
Yeah.
And
So
I
make
gotta
it that
check.
much
What is
money.
that on?
That-
Netflix?
I think it's on Peacock. I was watching
the
it the other
documentary?
day. Oh, the documentary is on Netflix. Yeah, and it's just 2 parts. It's like nothing crazy. It's easy to watch. But yeah. So would you cash a check from your ex if he gave you $1 million? But it was just a joke.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Dude, and you know what's interesting about kids, like the Gen Z and stuff like that, which I can kind of relate to most of the time, but altogether, Gen Z has said that they don't want as much sex on TV or in movies anymore.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's because they see it everywhere. They see
They
it
do.
on Twitter.
Socials.
They see it on social media. They download it.
I know. Hide it.
Yeah, hide it.
Yeah.
They're probably just like, we just want normal television. Because anyway, sex scenes on TV is kind of watered down.
Yeah, I do. I believe on television, cable, and stuff like that. But I will say this much. Remember Game of Thrones?
Yes.
Like every episode had to have a boob out or something crazy. I don't know. It was just a lot. And I love Game of Thrones, but then I feel like every other television series and show would actually try to push their limits and boundaries as well. And I feel like Gen Z, they saw it, they see it, and they're just over it.
Yeah. Are they under us, the millennials, Gen Zers? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, they've been exposed to a lot.
Maybe too much.
You know what? I had so much fun with my girl Meredith on Hot Topics.
Thank
we
you.
dressed like wicked. Thank you for coming by.
I appreciate it.
And doing the whole Halloween costume thing with me like every year.
We're popular.
We're popular. One thing I learned from Meredith today is that when celebrities disappear, they're in rehab.
Yes.
And Justin Timberlake, it is nothing wrong with going to rehab. I went, so did a lot of people.
Right, just admit it. It's
Yes,
okay.
admit it. It is
Admit it.
okay. I did the 15-day program though, not the 30. That means I wasn't all the way, messed up. But Charlie Sheen probably had to stay for 6 months.
He's still in rehab, I think. My God.
Babs and Meredith in the bed with Babs. Happy Halloween! Woo! Oh, what is that? What the heck is that? That's not a shot. Oh, that's not a shot. Welcome back to In the Bed with Babs, the Halloween episode. And I am so excited because I have been trying to link with this boss lady right here. I've been trying to link with her because she's got a lot going on, a lot of great things, a lot of boss things. Now, they asked me, what did I want them to say for the title? So I said, her name is Victoria Skyy, but they were like, what is she and what does she do? So what would you like your title to be? What do you call yourself? Because I said, a curator of spirits.
I am a curator of vibes.
Curator of vibes.
Yes.
Victoria Skyy, the curator of vibes. I love that. So to let everyone know, what it is that you do.
I am basically a serial entrepreneur. I am a socialite, which is old school form of being an influencer. I am also, I am a property investor. I own a spirit brand. I'm a shoe designer. So I am, yeah.
You do it all.
Do a couple things, yeah.
I love that. Now, speaking of the spirit, like you have came out with different alcohols, and you have a launch party this weekend, right?
Yes.
Now, let us know, like, what made you curate this rum? Is it just rum, or what is it actually?
Okay, so last year I originally came out with Kryptonite Vodka.
Okay.
This is a new journey for me. It's a new business, and so it did very well. And I was encouraged to keep going, so I decided to brand a bourbon and also a rum. So After Dark is our rum. Then we also have Boss Bourbon.
Ooh.
And then we have Kryptonite Vodka.
Ooh.
And so even though I launched this last year, it is revamped. The bottle is revamped. The taste is still the same. But now I am getting the opportunity to launch these products tomorrow, October 25th, at an event called the VV Experience. So,
the VV Experience. Now, I know you got all types of people coming through. You got Slim from 112.
Yes.
You also got Mimi Foss. You got a lot of performers that are going to be out there. You are showing love to the city, putting a spotlight on the city, all while doing this party.
yes. So with showing love to the city, I am from Tampa.
Ooh,
I
okay.
am the first Black female in Tampa to own her own spirit brand with products made in Tampa, who's a Tampa native. So with that being said, I wanted to actually show the world the spirit of Vivi. So that way, you know, we can all vibe, basically.
Spirit of VV, where we can all vibe. Now, one of these, are they mine? Can I
got
have
a special
one?
gift for you?
Okay, you got a
You
special
can
one.
have whatever you like.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, can I take one? Can I taste one of these right now?
I say yes, but do you mind if I pick? Would
Yeah,
mind
you
if I
can pick which one.
So I'm gonna go with After Dark.
After Dark.
It goes with the thing with what I have on tonight.
Ooh.
I mean this evening.
Ooh.
So we're gonna try After Dark. This is a rum.
Okay.
It is a white rum that we curated to taste like a brown rum. So I wanted my spirits to actually be good to where you can actually sip on the rocks without all the added sugars and stuff. So we're gonna try this one first.
All right, should we be classy and get some cups, or oh, we got some cups. We got a cup right here. I was gonna take it straight to the head, but you know the producers
you
are
got
saying
coffee cup.
don't do that. All right, we got some coffee cups. Let's see.
Oh, what is that? What the heck is that? That's not a shot.
Oh,
Oh, that's not a shot. Oh, Lord. About to be on my ass.
this is really good and smooth.
Thank you.
You did your thing with this.
Thank you.
My hat is like falling
because
off.
you can't drink by yourself, so.
Okay, do you want some too?
Yeah,
Can we have another cup on set?
that is a.
This is good. I like this. Shout out to Victoria Skyy, man. So, when did you first know that you wanted to create your own alcohol? Like, what made you want to create your own alcohol?
Well, one, I am a bourbon girl. I love bourbon. You don't see too many women, now you do, but before when I came up with the idea, you don't see too many women having a bourbon, curating a bourbon. And so for me, I like to show people that, you know, anything is possible. It's like the average person can do something similar to this. You don't have to be rich, famous, or a billionaire to actually create your own brands. So even though I wanted the bourbon first, it was a lengthy process because, you know, you have to invest in 2 barrels. So I decided to start. Because a lot of people, when they have a goal, they won't start if it's not where they want it to be.
Right.
I started with the vodka, and it did very well. So actually, that was the inspiration. I like to show people that you can do things outside of the box.
You know, you have a lot of ambition, and that's what I like, and you never stop going. Like, you basically have all types of hustles, which is very needed in 2025. Now, do you mentor girls? Because I know there are a lot of women who want to get started in businesses like this. They want to become realtors, they want to invest, but they don't know where to start. So do you mentor girls?
I do mentor. I call it, I am not a mentor or a coach, I am a transitional, inspirational friend. So for the most part, if I invest my time in somebody or in a situation, I consider that something worthy of being called a friend, even if it's not a friendship relationship. So yeah, I do it all the time. I like to show people that you just start, you know.
Now, are people shocked when they see that you're a woman when you walk into these meetings?
Yeah. And I tell people all the time, you have to be a beast of a boss for this business. But yes, A lot of people are shocked that one, I am a female, but I am also an African American female. So.
Yeah, they're like, whoa, you created this?
Yeah. What do you think of the taste, though?
I like it. The taste is very good. The taste is very smooth. This should be coming to a store near you real soon.
Yeah, hope so. Y'all gotta hype me up.
Yeah, let's hype up my girl. So have you met with any distributors, like any stores yet?
I do have a licensed distributor. It will also be sold in 3 a.m. liquor stores on Causeway. And the goal is, the most challenging part about the business is getting distributors. So with my event tomorrow, I am showing distributors the marketing, the support that I have behind being a smaller brand. So the way to help me grow is if you go into every liquor store and say, hey, do you have these products? Even if you know they don't have it, because you want to create a demand for it.
So go into the store, say, hey, you got that Victoria Skyy After Dark?
Yes.
If it's not here, you need to get it ASAP. It needs to be in all the clubs, in the Tampa Bay area. Tampa must support Tampa because that is how we all grow together.
Yes.
Shout out to my girl, Victoria Skyy. Now, give some advice to that woman or just, that person that wants to get started in the liquor business. Any words of encouragement? I want you to look into that camera and tell them.
It's not how you start, it's how you finish. There's more than one way to get to where you're going. Just know that.
I love that. Now, do you have a website?
Well, you can find me on Instagram at Victoria Skyy with
We'll
two
have the
Y's,
links. We'll have the links.
SKYY.
Shout out to my girl, Victoria Skyy. She is about to do it big for her launch party going down tomorrow in the Tampa Bay area. I appreciate you. Make sure you check out these liquors. And like she said, if a store doesn't have it, let them know that they should have it, okay? Shout out to Victoria Skyy. We'll be back with In the Bed with Babs.
So I went to Atlanta for the first game, and they have their own super fan, big guy with a Falcon suit on, and we had some words, we exchanged some words, almost kind of got into it.
Welcome back to In the Bed with Babs, a Halloween episode. I'm still in bed with my girl, Victoria Skyy, and our third and final guest, last but not least, my guy, King of the Bucks. Give it up for Creg. Woo! Now, listen, I don't know if you've seen my boy Creg, but I'm sure you have. After every Bucks game, win or lose, he is always going viral with the things that he says. This past week, he was upset with me because I am from Detroit, so naturally I'm going to root for the Lions, and I was a little nervous. I was like, oh, Creg is going to be so mad at me. I don't know if he's going to want to come on my podcast. But, okay, thoughts on the game that happened Monday?
So the thoughts of the game, first I want to say we're going to send our prayers and well wishes to Mike Evans. I know everybody that was watching that game saw him get hurt. He's been nothing but a dog for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, 1,000 yards. But each of his first 10 seasons, he was this close to breaking Jerry Rice's record. Second of all, my Tampa Bay Buccaneers, y'all made me cry this game, man. Got to play a little better if we want to win the game. We got to play a little better if we want to, beat the teams, the top dogs in the NFC. And, I'm not a fan of Detroit, but I will give them respect. They're a very good football team. Same with the Philadelphia Eagles. So we just need to play a little better when we're playing those teams. Now, I will say that we have a lot of injuries this year, so that may be affecting a little bit of the play. But, win or lose, I'm going to stick with my boys.
Period. Now, I remember you going viral back when you used to commentate on the games when Jameis Winston was the quarterback. How long have you been a King Buck super fan commentating? How long have you been doing your commentating?
So I've been commentating for a long time. I actually started back when we had Jameis Winston, and I know when he was drafted from FSU, I was a big fan. I kind of fell out of love with Jameis because we didn't do too good. But it was the first game we played the New Orleans Saints with Tom Brady, and we got blown out. And I made a video, and I used to have a little account with probably like 200 followers. And I made this rant video, and one of my friends was like, make your page on private. I want to repost this. And then I looked back the next morning, and it just blew up, got real big. So I've been doing videos for a while, but when Brady came, I think that's when they kind of took it to the next level. But I've been a diehard Buccaneer fan for a very long time, so I've been doing them for a while.
Now I'm going to ask both of you, because you both were born and raised in Tampa. Do you get annoyed that, when the Bucs play the other teams, that there will be just as many fans sometimes from other cities that are in the Bucs stadium? I mean, when they played the 49ers, I was rooting for the Bucs, and I left the stadium. I seen so many 49er fans. It was crazy.
Yeah.
You rarely find Tampa natives still live here,
Yeah.
More Northerners are moving here. So yeah, I mean, I'm a Tampa native. I'm born, so we got to go with the Bucs regardless, But yeah, a lot of people that live here are not from Tampa.
Facts. Now, who would be on your Mount Rushmore of Buccaneer players? So 4 people, the greatest Buccaneers of all times, Mount Rushmore. I'm gonna start with you, Craig.
Okay. You want me to name 4 or just 1?
4. And so I'm gonna have you name the Mount Rushmore, and then I'll go with the greatest Buccaneer of all time.
Okay. So of course we're gonna have my guy Mike Evans. That's gonna be number 1 on the Mount Rushmore list. I gotta go with big boy Warren Sapp. Number 99. I'm gonna have to put Derek Brooks on there.
Okay.
And then for the 4th spot, people might disagree with this one because he really wasn't a Buck for a long time, but I gotta go with Tom Brady, man. He brought it home for the city. You feel me?
Yeah.
So.
Absolutely. Now, greatest Buccaneer player of all time.
Whew. Gotta go with Derek Brooks for the greatest. He's a beast. Gotta go with Derek Brooks.
Now, I just moved here in 2019 at the end, so let me know about Derek Brooks. What was it like having him play?
So I was very young when Derek Brooks played, but he was a linebacker, and he just embodied what it means to be like a leader. He was physical. He hit hard, but he also made sure that his defense played tremendously sound. He was here back when we had Tony Dungy, and coming from we weren't really winning games back in the early 90s to, changing the tide. He had everybody on their P's and Q's, and then even when Dungy got released and we had John Gruden, he was able to take it home. And that defense was just, how the Bucs, they let a lot of people get passing yards nowadays. Back when Brooks was playing, these teams, man, they wouldn't even see 100 passing yards. It was just a solid defense. So he embodied what it is to be a football player, plus all that he's done in the community. Mm-hmm. He's even got a school that, he was helping run, Brooks DeVarlo. So he's one of those ones when you talk about Buccaneers.
I love that. Now you, Victoria, Mount Rushmore Bucs players, or are you just a girl?
I ain't saying no names. You're gonna get me in trouble.
Now, predictions for Sunday. Bucs versus the Saints.
The Saints always play us tremendously hard. I will say that I believe the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are going to win. But to be honest, I think it's going to be a win between the 7 and the 10 mark. I'll take Buccaneers 30, New Orleans Saints 23.
And then Patriots versus the Bucs, because that's the next home game.
I'm actually going to take the Buccaneers. I think after that performance that Baker put against your Detroit Lions, he's going to be pretty sharp for the rest of the year. So I think we're going to beat the Patriots as well.
Now, advice for Bucs fans. Any advice for Buccaneers fans? Are you tired of the fair weatherness of the Bucs fans?
Man, you know what? Sometimes I'm not a fair weather fan, but I do catch myself getting emotional when they lose my money. But advice for fans, I would say, we used to be really bad. So even when we have a bad game here or there, we have to be appreciative of what Baker Mayfield is doing, of even what the coach Todd Bowles, who I've been a heavy critic of, what he's doing. He's taking us to playoff each year. So it's okay to have a bad day or be mad at him for a little bit, but at the end of the day, we bleed pewter, we bleed red. If you're doing a throwback, we bleed orange. So you just got to stick with the process. It's going to come again. Just like we were waiting and then Brady came, it's going to come again. I promise y'all.
Now, I know you're very passionate. Have you ever gotten into a physical altercation with a fan of the opposing team?
Actually, yes. So I went to Atlanta for the first game, and they have their own super fan, big guy with a Falcon suit on, and we had some words. We exchanged some words. Almost kind of got into it, and I started roasting him a little bit. Had the Atlanta fans laughing and stuff like that because I'm a funny guy. But at the end of the day, we actually came together, apologized, and he bought me a beer. So it's pretty cool, But we get passionate. People like their teams, and you get passionate. But my advice is to never take it to the next step. I know it's easy when you got a little bit of liquor at the game, but just calm down, and it don't have to go that far. At the end of the day, I'm not on the field,
Facts. Now, shout out your Instagram. I mean, you got to check out his Instagram.
Yeah, you got to check me out. My Instagram is @Creg1K. It's spelled a little different. It's CREG.1K. I'm talking Buccaneers. I'm talking football predictions. I'm even just posting things to get you happy and in the mood because this life could be hard. So we might as well have some good vibes and some good fun. So you definitely need to check me out. We're gonna be lit. We're gonna talk football, and we got to see what the life like is in Tampa.
Love it. I always appreciate my friends for coming by. Shout out to Creg, my girl Victoria Skyy. We're wrapping up the episode. We're going to drink some more. We're going to have some fun.
This is very good.
Yes, Victoria Skyy
is very good.
Absolutely, super good. It's a wrap. Thank you for watching In the Bed with Babs. I will see you next week. Cheers.
That was fun.